Find out why there is a tequila shortage for many of you drinkers. And plus,
We have the hot dog contest winners from last month, as well as a brand new celebrity meal coming to McDonald's next on the Kitchen News.
we have a settlement between a very controversial chef that what used to be on a well-known TV show. So find out how it is and what's going to happen there next on the Kitchen News.
It's real food news live with Lennon's Kitchen and Alex Parrott on the Kitchen News.
Woohoo, everybody. Welcome to the Kitchen News, you guys. This is a bonus episode for this month. I am Lennon's Kitchen, not taking a day off.
And I'm Alex Paris. We begin our news story tonight by recapping the two hot dog contest winners from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yes,
as well as you may know that we had the men's competition winner by the name of Joey Chestnut, who is a San Jose native resident. Now, during that contest, there was a little bit of a feedback delay from ESPN, and this ticked off a lot of people. On my side of the view, luckily, I managed to catch that the snapshot moment just before it just went back to commercial, and it was, to say the least, it was very irritating.
All right, so let me go ahead and pull up the article. By the way, welcome to the Kitchen News. We are your ultimate source for everything nonstop food news. We are your source for 30 minutes of nonstop food news. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. One thing I want to address, too, is that we do have the live chat disabled. So,
because we're treating this like an actual news broadcast.
Yes, here we go. Nation hot dog eating contest winners. We got the male and the female.
Yes, and it's not Miki Sudo who won the female competition because she's actually expecting a baby.
Yes. I'll keep my comments to myself.
Yes, please. No, thank you. Click on that button, please.
No, thank you.
Yes, as I said earlier, Joey Chestnut has won the Nathan's hot dog eating contest for the fourth time, also breaking the record.
Yes. Breaking the record now, as you see there.
Defending world champion Joey Chestnut broke his own world record Sunday by consuming 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes during the Nathan's International Hot Dog Eating Contest. It was the 14th time the top-ranked hot dog eater in the world won the title in the last 15 years, slinging down 26 more than second place than finisher Jeffrey, what's-his-name, as we are going to be scrolling down over here. Jeffrey Esper, and one more than Chestnut managed last year. We have Michelle Lesko, who won ranked 9th overall, picked up her first championship after consuming 30 3/4 of hot dogs, 6 3/4 more than her runner-up, Sarah Rodriguez.
Oh. Wow.
The annual 4th of July event took place in front of spectators in Coney Island. Last year, we had the stay-at-home version because, so that covers that topic there.
Yes, it does. So we had the stay-at-home version for, I forgot to mention too, but I'll mention this later. Now we're going to go to the next story here. Let me go ahead and stop screen share really quick. If I can find the tab. Oh, don't you just love live TV?
Yes.
Yes. Here we go. my producer is saying, "Will you stop it?"
My executive. You mean executive producer?
Yes, my executive producer says, "Will you stop it?" No.
And I can fire him anytime since I am the EP.
Just kidding. All good fun, buddy.
While we are waiting for let's check out the weather report for San Antonio, Texas, shall we?
Yes, let's go ahead and check the weather report here. Let me go ahead and take this off then, if that's going to happen.
I want to keep you all entertained. As you can see, it is currently 89 degrees Fahrenheit.
I don't have the thing pulled up, but thank you. Hold on.
It's backstage.
I know. I'm new at this. Just kidding. All right, there you go.
As you can see, currently, as of 8:32 Central Daylight Time, it is currently 77 degrees. And as we look for the rest of the week, it's going to be all in the high to low 90s. So if you are going to be going outside doing your usual things, please put some sunscreen on. And as we look in for the weather for Campbell, California, as where I am from, right now the temperature is today was 80 degrees. And right now it's currently 59 degrees. And for the rest of the week, you could expect nothing but sun in the mid 80s to the high 80s. So, if you're going out to the beach, you're going to enjoy it. Now, here's Lennon Pagara.
All right, now we're going to go back to what I wanted to talk about, and that is, of course, a very controversial chef, well-known chef that has faced a lot of scrutiny that used to be on the Chew. Okay, recently, of course, he had recently decided to, I think he either resigned, I think, from being on the Chew or something. But anyways, Batali settlement right here.
$600,000 sexual harassment settlement reached in Battalion Bastion's case.
Yes.
An investigation by we pretty much know what the header is. Keep scrolling down. Stop. The chef Mauro Batali signed an agreement with the New York State Attorney General to compensate workers who were sexually harassed at his former restaurants. Keep scrolling down. Stop. An investigation to the once towering Manhattan restaurant business built by the chef Mauro Batali and his former partner Joe Bastianich revealed a sexualized culture so rife with harassment and retaliation that it violated state and city human rights laws, and the New York State Attorney General Letitia James announced Friday.
Yes.
As part of the settlement brokered by Miss James's office, the two men at Pasta Resources, the company, formerly known as the Battalion Bastianich Hospitality Group, will pay a total of $600,000 to at least 20 women and men who were sexually harassed while they worked at the Manhattan restaurants Babbo, Lupa, or Del Posto, which until closed permanently in April was the crown jewel among the men's holdings. The investigation detailed formally on what former employees had discussed in social media and interviews. The men created a misogynistic culture where women were regularly endured sexual comments, groping, and kisses against their will. One manager told servers to get breast implants or make other changes in their appearance, the Attorney General said. That's one way to lose your customers. Male colleagues would tell women to get on their knees or discuss the attributes of their mouths. What the?
Oh, yeah.
This is just sick.
Yeah, it is. Viewer discretion is advised, folks. I forgot to tell you.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but anyways,
I'm not gonna cuss on the news.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Yes, go ahead.
Scroll down. Before a sexual abuse scandal entered their business relationship, Joe and Mario had been partners for 20 years, starting with their first restaurant, Babbo. Women were passed over the premier promotions in the dining room, told that girls couldn't table captains, the investigation showed. Complaints to managers were downplayed or dismissed. Italian Bastianich permitted an intolerable work environment and allowed shameful behavior that is inappropriate at any setting, Mrs. James said. Celebrity and fame does not absolve someone from following the law. Mr. Batali, reached via text message, said he would not comment on the settlement. We don't need to read the settlement here because that will take forever.
Yes, so basically, I guess that we can stop there. But yes.
Yeah. This is just, why would you want to create a toxic workplace like that?
Well, you gotta remember, Alex, he's not the only person that is accused of doing that.
Yes.
Even
still, though.
Yeah.
I don't do that type of stuff.
Oh, well, nobody should.
No.
All right, let me go ahead and clear out some stuff here really quick. All right, we finished the first article. Hey,
What?
no, not you. This.
Oh. While Lennon is doing that, I'm going to pull up my phone over here and check the traffic for San Antonio without you showing your screen.
All right,
Make
go ahead.
things a little bit easier for you. As you can see from my phone over here, as you can see, the traffic is fairly decent. If you're driving on any of these interstate highways, you are good to go. And as we scroll into downtown San Antonio, you can see that it's typical San Antonio with a couple streets blocked off. It's 6:44, and let's get back to the desk.
All right, it is 6:44. Let's get back to the desk. Now we are talking about a tequila wait, we already did a tequila shortage.
We did not do that yet.
Yes.
I don't drink tequila myself.
But
so
ladies,
I'm afraid that if you're going to find some tequila, well, you better do some hunting.
Yes, that's right. There's a tequila shortage.
Yes. Everything you need to know about the impending tequila shortage.
Mm-hmm.
In bold. As you can see, we've got some farmers here because tequila comes from plants.
From the agave plant, yes.
Enjoy those happy hour margaritas while you can. I don't know what that is. Agave? An agave shortage is hitting Mexico as tequila demand has increased worldwide. According to Reuters, the plant's price has gone up sixfold in the past 2 years. Tequila makers would prefer to use mature plants that have been growing for 6+ years, but have determined for using younger plants. This ends up having them to run more agave and eventually producing less tequila. The shortage is also given away to the death of the plants. With demand so high, the middle of the night thieveries are becoming more and more common. Even the big name tequila companies are getting hit. It's not just your local ones, folks.
Exactly.
And I think there we go. This will have a strong impact on big firms such as Carrera or Sauza, said Raul Garcia, president of the National Committee for Agave Production and Tequila, a group that includes most agave producers in the world, I believe it's going to say. Country. We don't see that problem. If we don't see the problem resolved soon, if we don't see the problem that will be resolved soon, and that's what worries us. However, Patron and Salza said they are not currently experiencing issues paying for agave and to look to continue growing. Before all the tequila dries up, make sure to start running through the best varieties in the world. And there you go.
Yes. Wow. Sorry, ladies, you can't drink your you can't have your drink and slurp it too. Come on. This computer's been giving me issues all day.
What are we looking for now? The
McDonald's
one?
Yes, I already got it. I got it.
Now, do you all remember the Travis Scott meal from a couple months ago?
And do you guys remember my BTS meal that kind of went viral a couple of months ago?
Well, McDonald's is doing another celebrity meal again, but this time a rapper, which I will not listen to, named Saweetie.
Saweetie, yes, or Sweetie.
Yes. If you don't know who Saweetie is, she is a rapper. If you ever heard the song My Type, you'll get what I'm talking about.
All right, and here we pull up the article here.
McDonald's announces a new meal collaboration with rapper Saweetie, built on wildly successful musician collabs. That's her right over there. Going to catch up.
Yes.
Which is pretty much a Chicken McNuggets meal. The 10 crispy chicken nuggets, medium fries, and a Coke, a classic McDonald's order. But add sides of cajun and sweet chili sauces and a collectible purple box, and you just placed an order for the BTS meal. This summer's collaboration between the 7-member Korean pop sensation and the fast food giant. It was a small addition on yet quarterly earnings call this week. McDonald's partially created a 25% sales increase in the U.S. to the collaboration. Launched in late May and officially concluded on June 20th, the BTS meal followed a history of big-ticket star collaborations between McDonald's and buzzy parts of pop culture. And on July 29th, they announced the next celebrity to receive a meal treatment, and that is Saweetie from California, whose song Best Friend with Doja Cat went platinum this year. Her meal, it's really a Big Mac meal, but when you add the 4 McNuggets, Sprite, sides of barbecue, and Saweetie, which is sweet and sour sauce, you got a Saweetie meal. In the 90s and the 2000s, continuing to this day, Happy Meals partnered with movie releases intended to drive audiences to the box office and provide kids with collectible pieces of kitsch. Cartoon characters and superheroes are prevalent. Most recently, you can find Disney Pixar's new animated movie, Luca, featured in a box. But lately, McDonald's has turned into real-life stars, specifically globally hit-making musicians, to drive sales, with food and collectible, whoa, slow down there, collectible merch as the main appeal instead of free plastic souvenirs. In September of 2020, their Travis Scott meal, which was pretty much a bacon quarter pounder meal with barbecue sauce and a Sprite, netted the rap star about $20 million, according to a Forbes profile. And some franchises even ran out of ingredients. It was the first McDonald's meal named after a celebrity since 1992 with Michael Jordan, which I didn't even know. October's J Balvin meal, Big Mac without the pickles, fries, and the ketchup. And of course, the Oreo McFlurry was similarly popular. Now known as the biggest band in the world, which I didn't know, BTS, not behind the scenes, has a powerful fan base that turns performances and video clips viral in a matter of minutes. They have rallied support to whatever that word is, efforts, and to Philip, easy there, and to ensure that streaming numbers regularly break records, and their other commercial partnerships with brands like Hyundai, Samsung, and Fila have proved fruitful as fans happily shell out for BTS branded items. The McDonald's meal collaboration was followed by 2 merch collections as well. According to McDonald's president and CEO Chris Kempton-Nazuzi, that was born out in the BTS meal reaction. It has been to borrow a BTS lyric, Dynamite. He said during the July 20th earnings call, referring to the group's 2020 hit song, we saw significant lifts in McNugget sales and record-breaking levels of social engagement. Sorry, Luke, this is the kitchen news. Looking at my Facebook messages. For BTS, the launch coincided with the release of their summer hit single, Butter, which is incorporated into a commercial starring this septet for McDonald's. It came on the heels of the challenging year for restaurant businesses, especially quick-serve establishments. The company's 2020 earnings took a hit due to pandemic-related downturns, which increased U.S. revenue at the end of 2020, not quite offsetting the slowdown in global sales, missing Wall Street projections by 2%. This summer's BTS meal helped them get back on track. Plus, some sales for existing U.S. locations beat analyst projections for the past quarter, showing numbers up nearly 50% compared to the same period in 2019. We're not going to play that ad there. Everybody knows. We saw our customers framing and even selling the receipts from the Travis.
Gotta love live TV.
Receipts from the Travis Scott and J Balvin meals, says Jennifer Heelan, Vice President of U.S. Marketing, Brand Content and Engagement for McDonald's. So we wanted to build on that fan passion for memorabilia, and given BTS's well-known dominance on social media, she says McDonald's took inspiration from K-pop marketing tactics, sharing a release schedule, concept photos, and teasers in advance so fans could plan their purchases, just like with the album release cycle. The result, they broke their own records of social engagement across the channels, trending number 2 on Twitter globally and number 1 in the U.S. Their TV commercial also trending on YouTube and remains easily their most liked piece of content there, with over 4 million views. Ultimately, that translated into sales. Sales jumped 25.9% in the US for the quarter, attributed in their part to the BTS meal and a revamped chicken sandwich offering. Internationally, the meals provided particularly popular. Indonesia franchises had to shut down due to too much demand to cope with the precautions of COVID. In Malaysia, the Philippines, and Vietnam, Kempinski said on the earnings call that the BTS Army went out of their way to prepare snacks for our crew and managers to support them on launch day.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping into pop star power is not new for McDonald's. In the 2000s, celebrities like Britney Spears and NSYNCA featured heavily in the marketing with CDs available in store. Those partnerships never included a specific meal. However, and they are faded out of fashion over the last few decades. But celebrity collaboration has made its comeback this year, not only for McDonald's, but for other fast food brands. The Chalari Coffee Order at Dunkin' Donuts, the Shawn Mendes Bowl at Cauliflower Rice at Chipotle, the Miley Cyrus something guac as extra Miley, so Miley burrito at Chipotle, and a special menu at Wendy's with custom orders matched to and promoted by a selection of Twitch's top gaming streamers. And of course, there is that meal from Jack in the Box. Oreo also struck gold with their cult status Chromatica cookies, designed after Lady Gaga's last album. That these brands are opting for high wattage endorsements and partnerships to add shine to their offerings, but should come as little surprise. Not only are the 2020s shaping up to be an era of extreme nostalgia for the glossy pop of heyday of the 90s and 2000s, but also savvy customers, particularly in younger customers, that is, want to expect more from the products that they shell out for. Fries served in a novel purple box may be just the extra push for someone to make a purchase, especially if there's a connection to a beloved star. And a name like Saweetie, who is currently a rising star with songs that are known for viral popularity like TikTok, could add a taste-making edge to the Semino brand. A critical goal of ours with these collaborations is to create a cultural moment where the brand resonates with the new generation. And we want to make sure we're staying relevant with our younger customers and crew members, Halan says. Fast food in the U.S. is a $279 billion market. Growth is projected for 2020 as the economy and life comes back online. McDonald's has taken a gamble on Saweetie, who does not have the same level of name recognition as superstardom J Balvin, Travis Scott, or BTS. But she does have over 12 million Instagram followers. When a burger's only $2, any boost from BTS, Saweetie, or otherwise can make a big difference. And that concludes our articles.
Oh man, and that okay. We have one more, and
Okay.
I know you're not gonna like this, Alex, but I gotta talk about this one. So, you guys, COVID cases are rising again, and because COVID cases are rising again, guess
You
what
gotta
else?
wear the mask.
Yes. So many restaurants are reinstating their mask mandates,
Including stores like Costco.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the 24-minute mark, so I'll read this as fast as I can.
Oh, no.
Fast. Restaurants are welcoming back diners, but say mask rules have them relying on trust.
Mm-hmm.
Afraid so, Luke. I'm looking on my Facebook here. San Mateo, California, Bay Area. Restaurants are among the countless businesses trying to chart next steps to given the latest guidance from the CDC and prevention that is okay for fully vaccinated people to go unmasked outdoors and indoors. The guidance last week in restaurants who have struggled to stay above water and protect workers since the start of the pandemic were surprised and confused.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Larry Lynch, Senior Vice President of the Science and Industry at the National Restaurant Association, or NRA. But there's also National Rifle Association. As states and local governments lift or amend their mask mandates, businesses like restaurants and bars have begun to and enforce their own rules. That tension has sparked criticism, and guidance will essentially require businesses to act as vaccination police, which is actually happening to some places like Apple, bars, restaurants, ensuring those that are unmasked have been vaccinated. The National Restaurant Association advised to members about the CDC guidance to operate on trust, Lynch says. The group, largest fast food service trade association, representing 500,000 establishments,
Yes.
is removing a suggestion from its operating guidance that patrons wear masks indoors. It's also suggesting that restaurants put up signs asking that diners who are unvaccinated remain masked unless they're eating, or if you're at your table. We don't want to create a conflict situation, so we're going to look for people to comply based on our mission and feel fairly comfortable that most people will.
Yes.
For now, the association is still recommending that employees continue wearing the masks. There's an area of policy that needs some clarification. Lynch says that given a requirement from the OSHA that employers must provide a safe, helpful workplace. Here are excerpts of the conversation.
Yeah.
We'll just scan through this to give you all an idea because we are only like 3 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Well, I think we can stop there. I think you read.
Yeah, I think it's time that we end this newscast because we are almost at the half-hour mark. But
yes, so basically, you guys, if you're vaccinated, now things are changing.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're in an area which requires them.
Yeah,
recently, McDonald's changed their guidance where you have to wear one whether you like it or not, and whether you're vaccinated or not.
Exactly, and of course, many places are making it mandatory that employees either get vaccinated or they wear a mask or they agree to COVID testing twice a week
or
get fired.
And that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening in San Francisco too. But with all that being said, that concludes this portion of the Kitchen News. I am Alex Paris.
And I am Lennon Kitchen. And also, guys, too, we have one more little segment that we have to talk about. And that is, of course, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Nothing.
Well, I already had sandwich.
And there you go. Thank you for reminding me about that segment. I almost forgot about the segment I created. Because it is Kitchen News after all.
Yes, it is the Kitchen News. So
hopefully it's for Kitchen News and the Foodcast. With all that being said, this is Alex Paris once again.
And I am Lennon's Kitchen. And guys, we'll see you again at the end of this month for another edition of the Kitchen News. Hey guys, and just remember, if you have any news stories, please send it to us. But remember, if it's not new, it's fake and concentrated.
So long, my friends.
All right. Bye, guys.